Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In on Overrun.
Overrun.
I want to say thanks to all the friendos out there,
Thank
YouTube
you.
channel members,
Yeah.
patrons.
Mm-hmm.
Without y'all, we couldn't do this. And we like to do this.
We do.
So anyways, I hope you guys are doing good.
Hope so, yes.
Let's see here. Alex C. said this in chat right before we went off the air.
All right.
He said, if Steve watches Taven for a year, he'll be a fan of him. I don't, number one, I'll go crazy. I don't want to see him for a year. I saw a lot of that 60-minute match with him, and if you can't figure it out in 60 minutes, if you can't impress people in 60 minutes as a wrestler, then you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. He's got, I hate that mohawk. It's the Sean Spears Ty Dillinger mohawk. It's ugly as shit. It's so fucking ugly. I hate it. I hate it.
You're going to come around on him.
I won't.
Watch one Matt Taven match a week for a whole year and see what happens.
Why would I fucking do that?
Because Alex C issued a challenge. Accept the
It's
challenge.
not really a challenge.
It is a challenge.
He just speculated if I did do that.
No, I think. What if Alex C issued challenge? Would you accept challenge?
No, I wouldn't issue a challenge.
That's disappointing.
No way, man. Well, then you'd have to take the same challenge.
Why?
Why not?
I'm not in the situation where... no, I don't have to. This is between you and Alex C. I'm not involved in this.
I don't have to do anything. But if I'm going to be subjected to Matt Taven matches every week, you got to be subjugated to something too.
Why?
Because this is our show. There's two of us. Why should I if you don't have to do it?
Because Alex C is just talking to you about it. He said, "You want to prove me wrong, Steve?" There you go. Alex C.
You
says,
are
Larson.
just as fickle on wrestlers as I am.
Name an instance.
Ilya.
I haven't come around completely on him.
Yeah, you have.
I've not.
You're way further ahead than you were before.
That's not
absolutely.
I'm not gonna go out and buy his T-shirt. No,
I'm not gonna buy his T-shirt either. I don't have anything to do with it.
but I was never as demonstratively as anti him as you've been anti.
You're never demonstrably anything.
That's right.
So you don't really have like. You take less of a risk with what you put out there than I do.
No, it's just it's wrestling, and I'm not gonna get worked up over someone who's.
You can stop there. You don't get worked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm even tempered.
That's synonymous with boring.
No, it's not.
See, Ricky Skirby's, you don't have emotions.
I have emotions.
It's like I'm doing a podcast with a robot. Anyways, so yeah, Alex C says Ilya is my biggest. Told you so. He's top notch. Well, I just hadn't seen it. They didn't really give us anything to work off of. We talked about this.
Yeah, we in fact on our takeover review, we went through it thoroughly. I don't think it was anything to do with him. It was just they put him in situations where he couldn't fall off the full breadth of his abilities. And I think even back from his very first match, is a situation like I've heard a lot of really good things about this guy. I wish they actually put him in a match where he can show off what he can do rather than just limit him to doing this.
Yeah, he was built up quite a bit.
So,
yeah.
I mean, the issue, not issue, the thing that kind of bugs me about Ilya is still there. Like he's still really over the top with his mannerisms.
Yeah, no, it's very silly.
And
but if he's putting on really good matches, then I'll see. Here's the thing: the over the top mannerisms I like because it's fodder for us to make fun of it. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's fine.
And to me, it's not boring. To me, Matt Taven is the worst because. And here's the thing about the Mark Andrews. The theme song is like whatever because I'm still I'm still not a fan of it. I just think it's funny for me to like play it up because now I've turned around on them as a tag team. Yes, because of one match. I've always liked them in ring, and I've always said that.
Yeah.
Matt Taven is boring in every single conceivable way.
Yeah, he is boring.
He's boring. I would be shocked if I came here. The thing about Ilya, there's nothing about him that's boring. It's just when he's hyped up so much, it's like, wait, this is the big deal? Like this weird guy is like the big deal that everybody's talking about? Mm-hmm. When he put in the match with Cassius Ohno, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, that was actually pretty good. But he's not boring. The worst sin in wrestling is being boring.
Yeah.
And that's what Matt Taven is.
Yeah, he's pretty boring.
He's just boring. So there you go.
Mr. Ollie B says, I don't even know who Taven is, so there's that.
Do I have fun ragging on Taven being boring?
No, there's nothing fun about it.
So I'll tell you this, I get a kick out of hearing people talk shit about him. That makes me laugh because it's funny. it's like it's kind of the same thing with Mr. Anderson. I found nothing compelling about him. I thought that he was a guy who had like an announcer's voice, and that was literally the extent of it.
That was his gimmick.
I've seen matches of his that do absolutely less than nothing for me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I thought it was funny that Cena and Randy Orton would both behind his back were like saying, "Hey, get this guy out of here
dude's
because he's dangerous." That's it. That to me is comically sad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh man, you've got the top two guys in the company, like that have your number. That to me is funny.
You know what he should have
because
done?
it's so sad.
Turned himself in.
Go to the local recruitment office.
And turn yourself in.
I imagine you're writing checks. Anyway.
Blank checks.
Yeah, Ricky Scurvy's exactly right. That's exactly correct.
Huh.
He's Miz 2010. Because Miz had nothing of interest, and they pushed him to the main event scene.
Yeah.
That to me was like silly.
Turn yourself in,
What
son.
does this mean? Wayne
What?
says Larson has no emotion until it's Emok time? What does that mean? What's Emok?
I don't know.
What does Emok mean, Wayne? I don't know what that means.
Emok means.
Guillaume says, I just finished the clearing. What a nice ending for Amy, just to be able to enjoy what was it, Amy or April? Was it Amy? I forget what it is. Yeah, I know. I got teary-eyed at that. I thought it was great.
I don't know what you're talking about, Wayne.
He says, what if Taven gets a wife with a funny accent?
And then Waymaker just says Vulcan smash. You're confusing me.
Oh, is that the Vulcan, like when Vulcans are in heat? Hot heat?
Oh, okay. I know that was the phrase for it.
I didn't even know that either.
Wow.
And I'm a nerd. Yeah, Joe says the only way to turn Taven around is if he were to put on a blowaway performance in the G1.
Don't think he's capable of that.
So there's two people right now I can think of that it'd be kind of shocking if I turn around on. Matt Taven and Juice. I've also been Juice can put on really good matches, and still that doesn't do it for me because his general aura just annoys the shit out of me. I've been pretty consistent about that.
So far.
Yeah. But I'm not above. I'm definitely not above like admitting that I turn around on people easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Epico says he's going to be a dad soon.
Whoa!
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Wayne says, for fuck's sake, I had to Google that. I thought you two twats would have known that. Well, you're the one who busted it out, man. I didn't know what that meant.
I mean, if Steve doesn't know what it is, there's no way I'm going to know what it is.
People are talking about 2K20, NBA 2K20.
Yeah, that come out?
I think it's out like tonight or tomorrow or something. I might get it. I might check it out. Oliver says you want to like people and can't. No, I instantly want to dislike people, but then they'll make me believe. Look, there's a reason why these people make it to where they make it to. It's not easy to get to NXT
it's
or
not.
UK or main roster.
Nope.
Seemingly, it is very easy to get to Ring of Honor, though.
Maybe, at least to be in the Honor Rumble.
Yeah.
Joshua Martinez asks, when do you think the next Friendo meetup will be? Probably next time we go to some show or event. Let's do non-news. So I'm going to do the shoe gimmick that you're talking about.
Okay.
Real.
Non-news. Oh, there you are. Look at that face.
Hi. Non-news today.
Look at
Bray.
no emotion in these eyes right here.
Plenty of emotion.
He's a robot. Oh, wow. See, look. Oh, that's emotion right there. If Hilton comes in today, you're going to get drunk. And that's when I've seen the most emotion from you. Seething Ed Edwards blood hate. That's what I saw.
So are we going to get a Wyatt family reunion? Maybe.
This is the most clickbaity shit I've ever done.
Totally is.
Really should have done
I don't
this.
care, though. Eric Rowan tweeted about a day ago, I've got no strings to hold me down. Of course, that's a reference to the song from Pinocchio called I Got No Strings. I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret. Okay, anyways. Bray Wyatt responded.
Come home, baby boy.
4 words. Come home, baby boy.
Let me in. But he talks to a lot of people on Twitter.
Yeah.
He does that a lot. Would you like to see Rowan associated with The Fiend, even though they're on different brands?
I want The Fiend to be the solo act this time around.
What if he gets? What if this? What about this? What if he gets a little like Wyatt family puppet set, and Rowan does the voice for his puppet?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Is that good? No good.
That's fine.
Guillaume says, Steve, for the Four Lights podcast, you should do Con News.
There you go.
The
That's
all
a good
news
idea.
about Con.
About Ricardo Montalban.
Is he alive?
I don't think so.
I think he's dead.
I think he is too.
Let's find out.
Patrick Oliva says Larson is much happier when Cal is there.
No, that's fake Larson. That's fake
No,
Larson.
that's not. He died in 2009. Wow. I didn't know it was that long
He
ago.
was fucking old, man. How old was he? He was born in 1920.
Wow.
So he would have been 100 years old next year.
Zach Stolpa asks Larson, name predictions this season for fantasy. Who do you think is making the playoffs? Me. That's the only team that matters making the playoffs. Me. This guy. Here's the problem I have with this situation. That like Therthabot has done it. The draft was a little bumpy, but
A little bumpy. That's not what you told me, buddy.
It was kind of a mess at times, but it's fine because when you're first time on a new platform, sorting things out, things are different. Learn the ropes. It's all right. This is my concern. It's a keeper league. So it's a dynasty league, so you can keep all your players for as long as you want, pretty much. I don't know how long people are going to be invested in this league, and so I don't know whether I should look to the future, accumulate future assets, or win now. Seems like everybody else's attitude is win now.
That's what I think your attitude should be as well. Use your instincts, man.
My instincts is playing long term, though.
Okay, no, but your instincts about this league are this is not going to be around more than a season.
Yeah, probably not.
So you need to be in win now mode.
Maybe.
That's just my advice.
Yeah, we'll see.
Take it or not.
But like people are sending me trade offers that are like that, in terms of long term planning, like favor would hugely in my favor.
Yeah,
So I'm like, well, this is like a good deal for me.
it's not a good deal.
No, I'm gonna do my thing. If it doesn't last, whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah, bad idea. Wayne says Steve should check out Trek Yards. You know what's funny is that I actually did check out. So they did this fan-funded season 5 of Star Trek with a bunch of actors
Yeah.
that play the, and the production value was fucking stellar.
Yeah.
Just legitimately, if they had the actual actors in there,
Get out of here, Zach Stolpa.
it was legitimate.
He says he cleaned me for George Kittle. I traded the number 2 tight end for the number 4 tight end, a running back, and 2 draft picks. That's not a cleaning.
I don't praise your acumen in much, but fantasy football, you're pretty decent.
I'm not bad at it.
Yeah. So I wouldn't. Zach Stolpa's got his work cut out for him if he's going to try to talk shit about you. They even did a finale, a series finale of it.
Yeah.
Where they did sort of a transition into the movie, the first movie.
Yeah.
With the new uniform and stuff.
Yeah.
It was actually very well done.
Yeah, really?
I felt like a big nerd watching it. But Star Trek fanfic can be pretty good.
Interesting. Guillaume says, hey, Lars, I'm trying to grow a beard for the winter fall, but being Filipino, it's kind of hard to do. So any tips to growing a glorious beard? Just got to let it grow out, shave it. Let it grow out, shave it. Let it grow out, shave it. And get past the itching, because it will itch at first. Just try that a few times, and then hope for the best.
Cool. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This actually should have been. We should do this. We should do a news brief on this. Nate Morris, what are your thoughts on Ric Flair trying to get money for the man? That's fucking dumb.
It is.
That's so dumb. At any point, dude, when he came out, did they ever say, "Here he is, the man, Ric Flair"?
No, he'd always call himself the man.
Yeah, but he would never. It was never part of his name.
No.
He would just. It was just when you want. He would say, "Yeah, when you got to beat the man to be the man, or be the man you got to beat the man." That's not. You're not calling yourself the man.
No, you're using that I mean,
You're saying you're the man, but you're not calling yourself the man. There's a difference there.
And you're not saying that you are specifically, in this instance, you are the man, but in overall philosophy, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
And why wouldn't he have trademarked that if he felt that was his name?
Alex C. makes a good point. Flair wasn't even the first Nature Boy. There was 2 Nature Boys at one point at the same time. There was him and there was Buddy Landell.
Yeah, and then of course before them it was
Buddy Rogers.
Yeah.
Nate Morris says, I heard Charlotte is mad at him over it too.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
That's pretty lame.
Wayne, I have no clue. He said, do a comparison. Compare NFL teams and Premier League teams. I would not know where to start with that.
Yeah, let's look at these shoes. Let's see it.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right.
Yeah.
So first up, we'll do the Air Force Ones.
Okay.
So for those of you who didn't remember me saying this, at the beginning of the episode, I had mentioned that last night. So my wife got me a $50 gift card for Nike.
Double check to make sure you can use gift cards on custom kicks.
They would limit that?
I don't know if they do, but double check.
Boy, that'd be
Because you
great.
can't use coupon codes.
Well, if I can, I just wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, no, you can't use coupon codes on Nike by you purchases. So I don't think it'd be an issue with gift cards, but just double check.
Coupon code, okay. And so I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm overwhelmed with options. Like, there are those the 312s, the 312, whatever it is called.
Jordan 312s, yeah.
Yeah, I really like those. My only bugaboo about them is, oh crap, no, it's on the old one. You know how there's that, like the swoosh goes under.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of bugs me.
You know what?
Bit.
They don't have the lows at the Nike outlet. They have the high tops. If you're on the fence about them, just go over there and try the high tops on, just in terms of how they feel on foot.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll do that.
That might settle things for. They have like a bunch of them at the outlet.
But I don't like that the bottom of the swoosh goes under the little fold there. That kind of bugs me a
Okay.
little bit.
Anyways, let's see these.
All right. Anyway, so last night I was kind of bored, so I was doing these Nike.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, it's cool. I was bugged though, like the color options are very limited in some of these.
That's
so
true.
these ones are the Air Force Ones
All right.
that I designed,
Let's see.
and I'll put the link here in the
People
bonus
can view
show
for themselves.
so
Yes.
people can watch them, can look at them.
Can view them.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where did I put that? Oh, right here.
So
All
let's
right.
see.
All right, here we go. Loading.
Loading.
There they are. Look at that.
Oh, high tops.
Yeah. Oh, so these are not Air Force Ones. Are
Those
they?
are Air Force Ones.
Oh, okay. So these are the ones that I thought were the Jordan ones. Okay.
No, those are Air Force
So they're high
One mids.
tops.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we
Gum
go.
sole.
So you got got that. I
Powder
like
blue,
I like that
red.
gum sole. I didn't know they offered that as a thing.
Yeah.
Powder blue,
That's the lighter kind of translucent gum
and then
sole.
a shock of red there.
I like the translucent
Yeah.
gum soles as opposed to the
Me
thick,
too. But I
darker
didn't
ones.
want that for the entire midsole here.
What do you mean?
They offered it, this white right here. That entire thing could
Yeah,
be,
yeah, I know.
could be gum. I don't
Yeah.
want gum.
No,
Just-
no.
I just want a hint of gum.
Yeah.
And then look, it's got GIR on the back here
Cool.
for going in raw because that's the name of our show.
This is Nike GIR.
So do you
Not
approve?
bad. That's
Is
not
that
bad.
shit?
No,
Is that crap?
That's fine. I want to see all the options first, though.
All the what do you mean options?
Because you said that you did 3 designs.
Oh yeah, sure,
I
okay.
want to see all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, don't be impatient, please. So that's the what do they call the Air Force Ones?
Yeah, those are Air Force Ones, mid.
Okay, so here's the Air Force One lows.
Low.
Copy link address, and then I'll put these right here. There we go. They're all fairly similar. Here's the second one.
All right. Yeah.
The thing is, they didn't offer powder blue. So
Okay, so it's the same in a low top.
similar.
form.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically the exact same, I guess, huh? Except for the back. This is red right here.
Yeah.
But again, GIR
Cool.
because the show is
Nike.
going in wrong. Nike
GIR, yeah.
gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then
Yeah, let's see these.
the internationals. The problem with the internationalists is that they don't have powder blue. They have like a bluish teal, which is, and it's a bit too shock, but it's okay. Oh dear.
Well, there's 3 options there.
Air Force One, Air Force One low, Air Force One mid. Oh, here we go. Cool. Yeah, here it is. Okay. This here. And this is the only one that's actually available, by the way, which
Oh, the other ones are
annoys
sold
the
out.
crap out of me. Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
here,
hold
I
on,
think you gotta show it to me.
There we go. Wait, hold on. Make sure. Is this the right one? Is this the right link? Let's find out right now. Internationals. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Which I kind of like these two. These are kind of cool. But I kind of would have preferred some powder blue there.
Yeah. Assuming that they ever get those Air Force Ones lows in, that would get my vote.
Yeah. Look at it. I like the big old giant text here. GIR.
Yeah.
I was like, what's GIR? I was like, it's going
No, GIR.
GIR.
Yeah, what's that?
What's GIR? It's
GIR.
GIR. What is that? Going in raw. What does that mean? Sex without a condom. Or the name of my show that I make my career on. So, yeah, there you go. Do you approve?
Yeah, I like the lows. Those I think those are the Air Force One lows. I think that's the one to go with should they become
Uncanny
available.
Ironfish says super no on the third ones. He'd go with the second ones. Alex C says I'd prefer the mid to the low.
I'm just saying, especially for you.
Oh, that's funny. Alex C says people are going to see GIR in the back instead of air, and they're going to think that you got them from some fake Chinese store.
There'd be a knockoff.
Yeah, exactly.
What's Nike GIR? Knowing you and you're not huge on high top sneakers.
Yeah, true.
Low top's probably the way to go.
Yeah. But once they have to come back. Oh, what are those ones? Are those
these ones?
Skating shoes?
Yeah, they're Blazers. They're supposed to be really comfy.
Cool.
Let's see if they have powder blue in these. Upper.
So yeah, a lot of people are saying the second ones.
Yeah.
So
that'd be the way to go.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Well,
barely volt.
That's cool. So yeah, I mean, at some point, hopefully they'll come back on sale.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give me a fucking email or something. Because like, what am I supposed to keep on checking in with them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's kind of tight. I like that scheme there. Oh.
Ooh,
all right, you should probably do that during lunch because we're in the middle of a show right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you're not engaging.
I was gonna do this and send it to.
Oh, you're gonna do that real quick?
Yeah.
On the quick? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll take some questions.
There you go. See, that's just a
I'll
collaborative
take some
thing
questions. I'll take some questions.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit that.
Guillaume says, so Steve, you're not stealing credit cards and blank checks to get those, right? Yeah. What about that jar of money? Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. I got to find a new podcast to listen to now. I've burned through my podcasts.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
I guess I kind of have to.
D Miner says people are going to think you're an Invader Zim fan with GIR on your shoes. I don't know what reference that is.
I don't either.
I know what Invader Zim is. I don't know what GIR is.
In relation to Invader Zim.
Oh, Patrick says, I don't know if this is something you want to publicize or if you want to talk about it in private first, but he says, what are your ideas for short form content?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, it was less. It was nothing more than what we had already talked about. It was more of a scheduling thing.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Of how to approach stuff and whether.
Well, that's good.
Whether with the addition of a bunch of short form stuff, if continuing on with all the podcasty stuff makes sense.
Oh, wow.
Because I think there is something to be said for oversaturating your own market.
Yeah, we can talk about that for sure. Yeah. Whoa. You mean like get rid of the new shows in totale?
We'll talk about it.
Okay. Or getting rid of Count Out? Really? Wow. Oof, I don't know. That usually does pretty good.
It does, but there might be something else that's kind of close to it that's coming back soon.
10 for the win.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
All
double dipping might not be the wisest thing.
This is our freaking channel. We can do whatever we want.
Exactly.
All right, I'm fine with that. We can do it right now if we want to.
We got something go up Saturday. We kind of have to do it.
D Miner says, listen to the Bodega Boys podcast. It's not annoying, is it? I don't want to hear just a couple of dudes talking. I want to hear like actual story. I hear enough of dudes talking with my own freaking career. Bodega. I like produced stuff.
There you go, yellow and red.
What do they even talk about? It just looks like it's two dudes eating some fast food, which really is what I would want. I want to be on this rather than listen to it. Like I want to be that podcast. Just sitting there.
Well, read the description.
Food.
Is there a description?
DeSeuss Nice and the Kid Marrow are the Bodega Boys.
It's not terribly helpful.
They are the Bodega Boys.
You are the Bodega Boys.
Everybody seems to like them.
Oh, all right.
All right. Well, maybe I'll check them out.
There you go, Steve. Get these shoes, yellow and red.
Those are tight. Just post the link, man.
So I can.
Fuck yeah, dude. We should do this on the reg.
Copy.
Do any other does like Well, I guess Converse isn't
Converse does.
They do that too.
Yeah.
You can do custom chucks.
I got custom chucks.
You do have custom chucks.
Yeah.
What about Adidas?
They used to. It was called My Adidas.
Yeah.
But I don't think they do it anymore.
Boo.
Converse has some cool stuff.
Yay.
Because I made my chucks are going in raw logo inspired.
Did you ever do a super kicks on that?
No, I stopped doing the show before
You really should. That'd be cool.
I mean, the whole point of Super Kicks was maybe to get it popular enough that I can get free shoes, and it just wasn't going to happen anytime
It only
soon.
takes one episode. That could have been the one. Now you'll never know.
No, that one wasn't going to be the one.
You'll never know. Mr. Ollie B wants to know, do we think Ed Edwards was the Zodiac Killer?
No.
You know, the one thing about that is that dude was saying that Ed Edwards did all that stuff. He never provided any evidence that he was in the area to do that. Were they in California at the time of the Zodiac killings?
I thought they mentioned that he might have been.
Then, I mean, I get that. Then maybe it's possible.
Yeah.
But I don't think, did they ever do any handwriting samples? Do they have Zodiac's DNA?
They were making some reference to some thing in one of the things he had about hieroglyphics or something. And because of the cipher.
Oliver says, my girlfriend and I do build your own cars to kill time. I do that sometimes.
See, look at all the stuff you can do in Converse. This is all customized stuff.
Shit.
Slip-ons. Well, they do have Jack Purcell, but just leather. Oh, there's canvas ones.
Yeah, but you know what? I say that about Chucks. The thing about Chucks is that nothing to me works except for the traditional, just black and the black ones with the white trim and the white laces.
So I'm more partial to the Jack Purcells. I think they're more comfortable.
I gotta get some Adidas, like some of the classic ones.
Edit design and see what this looks like if I do this.
It looks like you're gonna play some. What do the old people play? Not shuffleboard. What's the version of shuffleboard that old people play?
On the deck of a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called shuffleboard.
Is that called shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Too? Okay.
Yeah. It is.
Bud Ryan says, I would recommend the Jimmy Jacobs podcast. I don't want to listen to anything about wrestling. I don't want to listen to anything that's just people yapping away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do any of that.
Mm-mm.
I want focused subjects. I want to be told stories. That's what I want to get engrossed in a story.
Yes,
I listen to 538 Politics, which is pretty much just people yapping away about politics and polls and stuff. And it's actually pretty boring, but I find it fascinating.
It can be pretty boring.
And I listen to if I'll listen to something to wrestle with. I like that. What else do I have on here? For some reason, I've subscribed to JR's podcast, but I've never listened to any of them.
I haven't listened to it either.
I really like Mark Maron, but I never listen to his podcast. Every once in a while, I'll listen to it. I want to love Dude Soup, but those guys are not focused at all.
Oh, I'll listen to Dude Soup if the topic's
if the topic is good, but even then, they kind of just they don't really focus all that much, which is fine. People just like to hear. But I get that it's not it's not catered to me necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I love the stuff like Atlanta. Oh, you know what I've been listening to?
Yeah.
Why am I not subscribed to it?
What have you been listening to?
There's a podcast called 1619.
Oh, yeah. I started listening to that.
And I started listening to that. And that is because I'm a big fan of the history stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, boy, those look cool. Good job on those so far. And it's about slavery, basically. And I didn't like the stuff that they talked about with the cotton industry. I had no idea about how the popular conception of plantations, what they look like in films, for example, is nowhere close to what they actually were. They were basically corporations with managers and middle managers and more managers. And that's really, there's a new one. No, there isn't. So that's interesting stuff. I like history, man. I have not listened to the podcast about Donald Sterling yet. I want to.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, I think it's a 30 for 30 podcast.
Oh, interesting.
It's called The Sterling Affairs, and it's all about Sterling. But apparently, it also talks about what are the odds that we're going to get another Sterling type owner? What are they like now? Have they learned anything? Are they any different? All
right, there you go. There's some Jack Purcell that did about 5 minutes. It's got the red tongue. Yellow binding, black body.
What is the brand is strong? That sounds familiar.
I feel like I've heard of that too.
The brand is strong. Is that a podcast or is he just saying that? Okay, no, I don't know what he's talking about. Alex C. says, what's your favorite history, Steve?
Ancient aliens, right?
Well, I don't know if Alex C. means what's my favorite historical subject.
Yeah.
Or I mean, the only history that I'm aware of is the current Earth history. That's the only history I know. I'm not aware of other histories that are possible. So I don't know. Patrick says, look me up, Steve.
He has a couple podcast recommendations there for you.
So I did. I just finished To Live and Die in L.A., and that was really good. But my only problem with that is that the host of it, who's terrific, when he talks too much or you hear him in conversations with other people, he's a bit on the cringy side. It's obvious that he hasn't made a career of talking to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that kind of stuff's not easy, so interviews and such.
Oh, okay. The brand is strong is their slogan. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check them out. Maybe I'll check that out. I think I've heard of them before. Anyways, I think that's going to be it. We're already over time, and I have another roast beef sandwich today.
God.
So I'll probably be fart. I don't know why that's that's a fart thing for me
I
now.
should have broken your house and threw all that away, burned it.
You can break into my house, really? That's fairly shocking. Be like, hey buddy, what are you doing? And you're like throwing away my roast beef. I'm like,
fuck your roast beef.
Yeah, are you gonna replace it with like turkey or something, or some fucking ham or something, some cold cut, some meat?
No,
bologna. You're just gonna throw it away?
Bologna.
I'm cool with bologna. Just replace it with something. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.